Who would like to do recap this time around? Who would like to attempt it?
Orc can attempt.
All right.
So, we all finished fighting this broken pebbles, or the undead looking corrupted pebbles. We killed it. We all looted. We all decided to head back up. But before heading back to the main castle, we stopped at the market area to either sell or look what is there to buy, what we could do with the items we scavenged. And then once we made it back to the castle, wasn't it the prince that gave us our rewards?
Yes, the prince.
The prince gave us a huge bag of just diamonds, rubies, emeralds, just a bunch of like gems, not physical gold, but like just gems and such. While as he gave us the bag, he also gave us Boblin, the goblin. Fork and Boblin became best buds right then and there. After that, the group was mainly exhausted, so the girls went off. Same with Tag, went off to their room, while Boblin and Fork ate a giant pile of meat. Became giant Oompa Loompas, like big fat Oompa Loompas, and walked all the way down the hallway to their room, and then passed out in their room.
Amazing recap from Fork's point of view. Absolutely exquisite. Would anyone else like to add to it?
I should have done it in Fork voice.
No? No takers?
Hold on, I would like to ask real quick. I apologize. Excuse me. Lily, what's the color? Because you dyed it last week, and you didn't say anything to anybody, and now I want to know. Please and thank you. Lucy.
So, it's black with like the red's not very pronounced right now, but it's black with like red, money pieces.
But so we can see the red right here on the front. That's where I can see the red right now.
I know. I need to make it brighter, but I just haven't yet. It's on my to-do list eventually, TM. But yeah, that is what happened.
To be determined. All right. Well, yeah, it looks good. Well, with everyone,
Turn my camera off.
I hope everyone got their XP from last time. I know I posted in there like the next day and everything.
I didn't put mine in.
You may want to do that because it's messaged to you as well as in the XP drops chat.
XP drops chat. That's what I forgot.
Yeah, XP drops and your tally mark ones.
I added my tally mark and then I forgot to add.
That's very, very Fork of you to forget the main XP drop.
The bigger of the two.
You see, I just saw 75 from Fork area. I'm like, okay, I'll just add 75. There you go. Then think of XP drop. Okay, I added it.
All right, you good? All right. So, it is now. Everyone took it's the afternoon time now, as everyone's taking like another long rest after everything that's happened the night before. The morning was a busy morning. Some people are still kind of recovering for some things. Valerie, your stress mark goes down one more, so you are down to just one stress. So still all rolls are -1, but not as bad.
It was a long rest, right?
It was a long rest. So it's, let's see, if you guys went to took a nap around almost lunchtime, I guess it would be almost nighttime at that point. It'd be like, I want to say it's like 6. I want to say everyone went to bed like around 10, between 10 and 12. So it's like 6 to 7, basically. For us, our mentality, what time of day we think it is. It's the afternoon. It's more like evening. Who would be the first to wake up? Teg, where did you fall asleep, anyways?
I would have gone back to my room
Your room? Okay.
while I'm asleep on my bed.
On your bed? Okay. I think it would have started with you, Tag, then. You would have heard a knock on the door.
Yep. Hello.
You just hear and there's a
Wake me up from a nap.
yeah, like the fattest nap all of y'all took, in all honesty. Let me move where we are over here.
I hope if I actually launched the game in Roll20,
That might be helpful, just a bit. Let me grab everyone who isn't currently there. Back one. You're there and then you hear like I said, the door knock, and kind of slides open just a bit, and you'll see Hedge kind of standing there by the door frames, like, y'all good and rested now? Feeling better?
we check on other people, but I
You're the
definitely
farther
don't feel
one
like
out
I'm
first.
fucking dying.
It's a bonus. I heard you got a nasty bite.
I'll look down at the puncture marks in the armor and be like, yeah, fucking hurt.
It could have been worse. Luckily, it wasn't. Seems like your story is continuing. So, what are we thinking? We thinking today's the day we all head out of here?
I mean, we gotta confer with the ladies. Obviously, Fork's just kind of gonna go where we go.
Yeah, that's fair with the big guy. All right, well, I'm gonna let you go wake them up because I don't think they like me very much.
Have you tried talking to them? I'm learning as of recently this is quite a critical thing to do.
Mm-hmm. This may come as a surprise. I'm not used to long-term, multiple-day interaction with the same people. Like, they tend to just come and go really quick for a quick fortune telling, and then off they go to whatever perils they think is their destiny.
Tags are gonna stand up and stretch. Best start getting used to it, bud.
Oh boy. I guess you're right. Well, Brownie came back. Not Brownie, I'm sorry. Fabi came back and told me that she's gotten rides for all of y'all. I told her that we were planning on leaving, and if she could possibly get the those water bugs again, so we can possibly get to what was it? Elf, the fairy said. She said we have to get to the outskirts of the mist, right?
I believe so. I'm still trying to understand it myself.
Right. Okay. Well.
Do me a favor.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go check on the ladies. You go check on Fork.
Will do. And he'll just kind of roll. He was kind of leaning up against the frame there, and once you're done talking, he just kind of rolls to the side, and then you'll hear him walk up down to Fork's room.
Fork just feels a knock on his back, And
Mhm.
as he wakes up, what does he wake up to with Boblin? What did Boblin do?
So Boblin is no longer in the bed. You see him off to the side. There was a a simple wooden table and chair. You see him. He has this green, small leather bound little notebook and what looks like a quill. He's just kind of jotting something down. He's like, oh, closes up really quick, puts it in his bag. Oh, he quickly rushes up. Roll me an insight, really quick.
Oh no. Roll.
2. Nice. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. Nothing weird. Nothing going on. He is very happy to see you. Just what's up? Morning or afternoon or evening. Hard to tell the time in here.
Yeah. Fork
I think
don't
there's
know
someone
what
at the
time.
door.
Yeah. As Fork stands up, he grabs his axe and he like
Mhm.
opens the door with his axe next to his head, like.
Standing there, you see Hedge by the
Oh,
door.
it's
He's like,
Hitch.
oh,
And then he's like, gets the axe down.
hello, fellas. Think we're
Where?
time to get going finally.
Oh, we going?
I think so.
Moblin, you ready to get out of here?
At least that's what I was told. If not, I'm leaving without y'all. I would. As far as I know, I was told we're leaving after everything that happened yesterday. So
Sounds good to leave. How about you, Moblin?
Bobbin looks up. I mean, I'm with y'all now. Fed me all that meat. I'm living the best day of my life so far.
Yeah, that was pretty good meat. As Fork like thinks about it, rubbing his stomach. Okay, we should probably meet up with the others. Do you know where they might possibly be?
I figured we'd all meet down at the Great Hall, where all the food is hopefully there's still some dinner. But figured we'd all meet down there. Tag went to go grab the girls.
Okay, sound good, sound good.
So come on. And he starts making his way. He's as he's walking, he's taking his deck out. He's just kind of shuffling it mindlessly at this point, walking down the hallway. I'm assuming a Boblin shortly follows after. Yeah, he
Fork,
follows. Well, okay.
Fork follows.
All right. So then, Tag, you make your way down to where the girls were. Easy enough. You remember where they stayed.
Knockety knock.
All right. Val, which one of us is up first? Honestly, I don't think there's a reply from either one of us. We're the two most exhausted people in the group.
Yeah, because Elfie took an hour and 10 minutes to cast whatever Mojo Jojo she was doing in the corner.
That's right. I forgot.
That's right.
So-
So what did you cast? What did?
Yeah,
what
that's a really
ended up
great question.
being the result of that?
I forgot. I blame ADHD.
What the?
I blame that too.
I wanted to do a thing, and then I got really excited about my hair. It was gone. It was out of my head.
So anyways, she was doing a thing in the corner, which means that I waited until she got to bed.
So what
when I finished,
yeah,
I got it. Slowly as you were watching her, you started to see the skeleton and kind of the form of, oh god, it's so hard to choose. It's fuck it. We're gonna go.
L'Ariel
Wait,
didn't say
Tag, what do
just
you
'cause-
have? You have a raven, right?
No.
Where's your
Huh?
thing?
Gone.
You don't got burb no more.
That
Wait,
is
when
a
did that
character
happen?
thing y'all get to have. Conversation y'all get to have.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Lario.
So
didn't use any-
anyway, oh, go ahead. Sure.
Sorry.
Hold on, Lara. What's your question, real quick, Lara? Wilfrey was saying what she made with that spell.
I was asking if I saw anything because I didn't sleep in
I
the same
thought you
room
stayed
as
in a
you
different
guys.
room. Yeah, if you
Yes,
stayed
I
in a
did. That's why
different
I was
room,
making sure.
yeah, no, you would not have
Okay.
seen the results of the spell or her casting it.
I waited until everyone else had left. I think I'm gonna
So,
make.
character
You
knowledge.
see
You can
other
choose a
form?
raven. Sorry.
No. I was tempted. You do see a little black owl takes flight. That you see it form slowly appear. First, she does the structure of it, the bones, which she makes out of like the charcoal and the herbs, kind of just like on the ground. And as the spell finishes, you see a little black owl appear. I casted Find My Familiar. So, I have a little black owl familiar now.
Yippee, 2 burbs.
Do you have a name for the black familiar? Little black owl.
Owlin.
I think I don't, but let me get back to you about
I'll let
that.
you think about it. Yeah, no, you're good.
Yeah. Owl names.
I will say owl is probably the best find familiar form for a familiar. That's my favorite one to use.
I was like, it has to be something that flies.
Chicken
Mhm.
wing. Name an owl chicken wing.
Shut up, no. Just no.
Shut up, Fork. We didn't ask for your. No. Damn.
If we call it chicken wing, Fork's gonna eat it.
Well, remember Fork's first reaction to the raven?
Was to eat it.
Dude.
Yes.
He's like, "Oh,
Dude.
sweet road snack."
Fork is Maui.
Fork
Boop
is
snack.
So, Val, you would have woken up then in the
Oh, I
morning
would have
time from the
woken.
knock. Well, that's what you were saying because she was casting her spells.
Yeah,
and
but I didn't
everything.
fall asleep until she came to bed.
Yeah, you guys would have both fallen asleep at some
See,
time.
I was thinking he doesn't get a response from us because we're both
Yeah.
just asleep, and so Teg just walks in instead. Like,
Oh,
That
well,
job.
Ted, would you have walked in if there was no response?
would you have?
No.
Damn.
Hell no.
There's your response. There's your answer.
Well,
So there's no response there, Teg.
Teg is gonna look around.
What? Okay.
One of these other doors has to be Lyriel. He's just gonna start knocking on random fucking doors until he runs into Lyriel.
Damn.
So you knock through about 3 other doors before you reach Lyriel's. Luckily, there's no other guests here on the prince's side besides y'all.
Don't give a fuck.
Yeah, so no answers across all of them until Lyriel, you finally hear knocking on your door.
Yes.
Hey, Lyriel.
Oh,
Yes.
It's about evening time. Everyone should be pretty well rested. Hedge is asking about us leaving here soon. The ladies aren't answering their door. I am concerned.
They're probably still sleeping, Tag.
Or, counterpoint, something bad has happened, and we should check on them.
Did you try opening the door?
I'm not doing that.
Fair enough.
I would appreciate assistance in this matter.
Okay, I'm coming out. And then, like, grab all my stuff, finish what I gotta do, and I open the door. Alright, they're like a couple doors down, right?
Yeah, over here. I'll lead her to the door.
Alright.
Yeah, you lead her back to
Yeah.
to the correct door.
Yeah, and if she steps to open the door, I'm gonna turn so that I am not looking in the door.
Okay, I just jiggled the doorknob. Is it unlocked?
Ladies, would y'all have locked the door? Nope. No locking doors.
okay.
No, it's unlocked.
Alright, so I'm just gonna walk in.
I have a question.
Hello?
Sorry.
What's your question?
Out of like with Elfie's background in the library that she had access to, and the real question is, what are we using? Like the actual Forgotten Realms mythos? If that makes sense.
What do you mean?
Like the gods and goddesses that are in like the Forgotten Realms.
Sure, if we wish to, if you find one that you like. I know one of the characters is using them. Another character isn't. They're using a homebrewed one. So it's player discretion.
Okay. That's all.
Okay. Just message me any thoughts or anything like that, and I'll get back with you as soon as I can.
Okay, you're good.
But Lyria, you are able to open the door, and you see them. I'm assuming knocked the fuck out.
And a little black thing next to Elfie.
At first, Lariel's gonna be disturbed by the black object because she can't see anything unless she opens the door a little bit wider. So
I
she's
would-
just
I would-
kinda... Huh? What?
I would assume, like, as the door kind of creaks open, I have like this idea that Val's just kind of like not cuddling them, but like very close. So she kind of shifts, and the little black object in and of itself also kind of begins to shift as it feels me moving.
Oh.
So
It was just, for some reason, I was just imagining the owl was just like turning its head, looking at me, and be like, "Oh shit!"
you know what? That could also happen as you as you get closer to it. You're like, huh? And the owl goes boom.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna imagine that happened, and I'm just gonna be like, "Oh, okay. What is that? Hey!" And I like poke Elfie a little bit with my staff. Hey, wake up,
Mhm.
Elfie! There's something in your bed. Wake up!
You see her grab the black and bring it closer to her. She's like cuddling it like this. Like,
Lario's very confused at first. Elfie, where did you get the creature? Elfie, wake up!
So you're still poking with the staff. If you would have gotten too close,
One
Val
more
would have tried to pull the
minute.
staff. She would have tried to pull the staff, and she would have immediately like sat up. She would have been like, "Hello, Ria," trying to give it back. immediate on guard, like, oh.
Defense mechanisms are real.
Yeah, just
It just poke. Like,
yeah. You get
Why?
almost moinked onto the bed at this point because of me pulling. I was like, ooh, oops. So I'm up now. Val's up, and she's like, "What?" She rubs her eyes. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I just Tag was concerned. He thought you guys were dead, so I came inside.
Tag.
Room.
So she looks at the doorway. So what is she? Does she still see Tag turned around?
Oh, Tag is making sure not to be in the doorway. He's like off to the side of the door, looking out the hall.
There's no. There's no what Tag.
As soon as the tag is in, Alfie like looks over, like very like sad, like
I felt that very pouty.
very pouty girl. And it's like I think at the same time her head moves over to see the owl's head moves over at the same time. So it's just like in unison of like staring out.
She made.
What
She
is
made.
that?
She made a friend. She made a friend. She spent like.
It's
Maid?
my friend.
I mean, no, it's cute and all. Maid?
It's my familiar.
How do you just make what? All
You've
right,
never
just
been around a
it-
wizard before?
listen. I just
Mm-mm.
new territory. All right, cool.
Too
New
tired for
territory.
this.
It's okay. He's cute. Keep him. Great. Keep him over there. I'm gonna go this way.
You don't want to be around Alondo?
No. It's okay. No. It's not that I don't want to be around
What did
the
Alondo
cute
do to
bird.
you?
No, he didn't do
He's only
anything.
a
It's
few
okay.
hours old.
Alfie, stop it.
Her lower lip starts like.
You made upset the Alfie. Why would you do that? Took me so long just to get her to sleep.
All right, stop pouting. We need to get breakfast. We need to go. Let's go.
Breakfast. By that time, I kind of look at. There's the window, right? There's like a window behind us.
Yes, there is.
Cool. I look at the window. There's no light outside. It's no morning.
It's
Okay. Correction. Dinner.
Today is the day we get on light reels.
today is.
It's early on. We're early. We're early start. Getting an early start.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
So yeah, at that point, I'm like, Val will turn and she'll look at Elfie, who is still currently cuddling her familiar, and I'm like, she begrudgingly is like, we have to get up. We have to get up.
Says who? Her head goes back down.
Val really, really, really wants to join her. She just wants to go back to sleep, but she's like, all right, let's go. Don't make me pick you up.
Her head whips over to you. You wouldn't dare.
Val looks at you and she goes, try me.
It's so early in the morning for this.
It's not even morning. We were only asleep for. I don't know how time works. Anyways, let's just go see what Peg wants. He came to come wake us up. At this point, I don't know. Maybe it's important.
Is Tech here?
Yeah,
He's
that is a
outside the
good
door.
question. Peg.
Hey.
Peg is gonna lean so you can see the back of his head. He is still looking outward. Yes.
Is it
I
important?
actively pick up a pillow and I throw it at his head. It's not. I don't even let Elfie get out. Is it? And I'm just throw a pillow at his head.
That's so you don't see it coming. It hits you in the back of the head. Like, that's
Well then, we were talking about leaving, but nobody's decided anything. So the question remains: are we choosing to stay or are we leaving? And we did tell Hedge that we would take him with us.
Didn't we say we were going like tomorrow morning?
I don't remember. I thought we were just resting. I mean, we had a pretty long rest. I mean,
It
I don't
wasn't
really have to
long
really spend that much.
enough. Val then like throws her stuff on the bed. She's like, it wasn't long enough. But there's no pillow there anymore, so she just
Okay, so it seems like two people want some more sleep. All right. Remind me not to wake people up. Woo!
from under the
didn't.
covers. From under the covers, you hear Val go, You didn't.
You didn't.
It wasn't even you. You had a messenger do it. Poor girl almost got bitch slapped with her own fucking cane. Oh, it's not a cane. What is it? What's it called?
Just call my staff a cane.
Look, I said it's sleep. The sleep deprivation. I turn over and I proceed to grab the blanket and I just.
Yeah, and when you all tried to bitch slap Labrielle, and when I do it, y'all are gonna stab me. Not gonna happen.
With what? We don't even
use
have any weapons. There's no weapons on the bed. It's not allowed. It's uncomfortable when you sleep.
I mean that metaphorically, because some of you can stab me with your words, and they have hurt before.
With that,
That
Val
doesn't
will-
make them any less wrong. But they
Val,
hurt.
Val will peek from under the blanket and look at Elfie like, that's you. Just roll
Damn.
over.
Elfie just is like, ooh.
The bird will protect her.
If you give me a little bit, I'll come out. Just
All right.
If
I'm
you-
hungry, and I just
listen.
closed the door.
If you want your rest, I will tell Hedge we are leaving tomorrow morning, and then just get your. I'll bring you some food, okay? And then we'll leave tomorrow. Doesn't matter.
No, it's fine.
We'll make our way out. Just give us a second, or 1,000. Who knows?
You have 10 minutes.
I'm not counting to 1,000 seconds. That's way too fucking long.
Okay, Mom.
What?
When did she get bossy?
And someone started pouting.
You walked out of the room, ma'am. You left. You can't hear this.
Well, I feel like she canceled it out because at this point she had already slammed the door when Teg was still talking to us. So
That's
I
fair.
feel like the door slam canceled and she's just still standing there at that point.
Oh. Okay, well,
I
I wouldn't have said that if she was still in earshot. It was supposed to be a hush remark.
Hold on.
I'm still
Retcon it. I'll slam the door after Tech finishes talking. There we go.
Okay.
Makes it a little bit better.
Are we picking up from the slam? Where are we picking up? Just so I
Pick
can.
it up after the slam. Pick up the
Okay.
slam.
Tech
Cool.
is standing there like, why are we slamming doors all of a sudden?
Good thing for
Lyriel's pissed I called her a walking stick a cane.
When did she get bossy?
I don't know, but If you hadn't been up for an extra hour, we would have been awake. Just kind
She
of.
rolled over. Are you really gonna say that to Orlando's face?
Lando's not looking at me.
The head.
Alondo.
Alando, I love you, but your mommy spent too much time making you perfect, and we had little sleep. But it's not your fault, Alando. Not your.
You just see him do a little like chirp and then just go.
It's not your fault, Alando. It's your mommy's fault. Your mommy had very, very long time make you perfect.
Rolls opposite side of you.
It,
Oh boy. So, question for you two: how long do you two stay sleeping?
I'm not sleeping. She's just. In a part, it's Alfie's being rebellious because someone told her what to do. She doesn't listen to people. That's so she's kind of just like laying there in rebellion until she's like maybe like 20 minutes past, and she's like, all right, now we can get up.
it just takes Val that long to wake up and be functional. It has absolutely no. It not even the fact that Lyriel said something she wanted to be rebellious. It really just takes her that long to get up because
Real.
she didn't want to get up.
That's fair. That's fair. All right, so I'll cut to you guys in 20 minutes. Once 20 minutes have passed. Fork and Boblin were the first ones to head with Hedge down to the Great Hall. When y'all arrive, it looks, and then like shortly after, Teg and Lariel will join them. As you guys are arriving into the Great Hall, it looks like the dinner time is wrapping up, basically. So a lot of people are putting their dishes back. The queen has already gotten up and left back down her hall. Had already left the hallway. The prince looks like he's finished his meal and is sitting in his chair enjoying his glass of whatever he drinks. I believe it was wine. Esta is nearby. Fabi is staying at one of the is sitting at one of the tables. It looks like she's kind of crunching up different components and herbs and seeds. Looks like she's grinding things up, sitting in front of her. And Hedge makes its way over to Fabi. What do y'all do as you guys show up? So first, Fork and Boblin, what are y'all doing?
I think we both know the answer. Fork's probably gonna go over and grab as much scrap as he can before they put away all like the food and all the stuff. He's gonna go and try to scavenge.
Starts grabbing at the scraps in handfuls. You're grabbing them in handfuls, throwing them in your mouth, probably. Meanwhile, Boblin is grabbing them in handfuls and shoving them in his pockets.
Yeah.
Yep, that's how that's working. It's like, oh, that's not that, and it's like a half-eaten sandwich. Mustard. Oh, I don't like mustard. He grabs a different one. Like sandwich. Yeah, that'll be good. That'd be good. And he's just picking and
Fork's
choosing
just
at
eating.
things.
He's
You're
not
just
choosing. He's eating.
Orcish garbage disposal.
Like Oblin's going first, and then I follow behind eating what he's not.
You stand there by where like the trash container is, where like they're taking the dishes. You're just cleaning the plates, and then.
Yep.
All right. Lariel and Teg, you guys walk in. You see Hedge and Fabi sitting across from each other at one of the tables. A few of the tables have a couple herring guns, some Eladrin. You look to the side. You see Fork and Boblin cleaning plates with their mouths. And yeah. As well as, like I said, the Prince and Esta up by the throne thrones.
I'm gonna go and get a couple of snacks and go over to the other Eladrins.
some of the other legends. Okay. The other legends, one of them you recognize to be Avon, the full-time one who helped you all out before. He's sitting there. He looks over at you. Oh. He looks at you. He squints for a second. Is that you, Lario?
Yeah.
My. I haven't seen you all stone-like yet. What happened?
I changed somehow. I'm still in winter form, but something happened when we first came here, and I believe something just awoke in me, and so now I have this appearance, and I have to hide it a lot.
Having to hide it? How does hiding it work? I mean, and he does, if I may, he reaches a hand out to try and just tap your arm, even your like your forearm. Okay, that's really is stone.
It's just outer appearance that I can hide. It's not my physical body.
Hmm.
I'm cautious
Well,
around other people that I haven't met before, so
understandable. Well, if you ever go back out, wherever the ones that walk on the surface may be careful. Not many
yeah.
people are receptive of those who don't look like them.
Yeah, I was told that.
But here you're safe at least, so I'm happy to see you alive and safe after everything that's happened.
I
In
appreciate.
fact, you see him kind of reach in his pocket, and he pulls out a couple of those similar gems that you saw him have with. Oh God, what was his name? I have it written down somewhere. Where's he at? Where's he at?
Is it Bola?
Is it? Huh? You don't know who this is. You don't think you've met this person. Did I even
Okay.
write this person's name down?
No, you didn't.
No, I did not. Oh, I didn't write his name down.
Dun, dun,
Shoot.
dun.
Okay, I have his picture though. Okay, so to jog y'all's memory, when y'all had met these little creatures there by his house and everything, remember how they had like stones, like wishing stones, or stones that had wishes in them, and like some of them were concerning Victal. Okay, he pulls out
I
a couple of
remember.
those.
I remember.
Wishing stones. I'm trying to remember.
I know. He takes his hand out, has a couple of those stones in his hand. He's like, "Well, if you ever find you're missing some stones or some cracks, I wonder if these could be of service to you." And he watches they're gem-like rocks, but in your new form, you could tell there's something different about them and everything.
Oh, thanks.
As you pick up one, it's almost like you hear whispers just from the single one, and it's just one voice. It's just one voice, just whispering, "May this be a good harvest this year." Very calm, and you get a sense of hope. It kind of resonates a slight blue whenever you first grab it, as it kind of dissipates a little bit in your hand. Another one that falls in your hand that he gives you, because he gives you 3. Another one falls in. You hear, "Please, I wish for a child, a heir. Please. My farm will go to ruin if no one else can help me." And then lastly, you hear one more wish. And it's oddly familiar voice, if not younger. "I wish to run from here. I wish to be free. I wish to get away from Mother, away from Victor. One day."
What was the guy's name? The fall Eladrin's name.
Aven. Ayven.
I kind of stare at the stones a little bit at each one, taking the whispers in, and I kind of like look at Ava and I'm like, did you hear those?
He slowly shakes his head. "No. If anything, only the Briganox, and I guess you, since whatever happened to you, are the ones to hear them. The Briganox collect them from underneath all over Tepest. These ones specifically, I've been kind of holding on to since they come from just underneath Victor. It's one of our only ways of listening in on what's happening there, hearing their wishes."
What are they called again?
The basically like wishing stones.
I meant the people.
The people from Victor?
Out of character. I'm asking. Avon said that it came from certain people, correct?
Yes, the people from Victor, the town.
What were they called again?
He doesn't have names. He never gave you names.
No. The other thing, the other people that can
the
hear the
Briganox,
wishes.
the ones that can hear them. Okay, I'm sorry. The other creatures that can hear them, the Briganox. Yeah, here I could spell it into the group chat for you. There you go.
What are the Briganox? Where are they?
Well, they maintain the tunnels, make sure that they're safe beneath the mountain, and as it stretches out, it's one of our safe. Imagine them as a safe trail, safe passageways amongst Tepest. It's one y'all took on your way in, thanks to Favi.
Well, how could they be safe when we got ambushed?
Well, you were ambushed by someone who lives down here, someone who means harm, and someone we had yet to really nail down until you all arrived.
Okay. I mean, I'm assuming since the one who ambushed us or looked like the person who was ambushed originally, would the tunnels even be safe again?
I mean, you all killed Madame Xena. And from what the prince was just telling us before dinner started, um, Madame Esther and your friend Teg went and hunted down the last few of her minions, so I'm under the assumption that it's safe. Until something else comes down. I mean, things can only be safe for so long.
That's true. All right. And what were the stones used for again? What are these? Why are they called wishing stones?
They are the wishes of the people above ground that when someone wishes for something so much, so often, in a specific location, be it a well, a field, by a great lake, even, they go to the same place. They continue to wish for the same thing. That will and that energy that is just released upon each wish just begins to condense in one spot. The Briganox enjoy collecting these. They have almost like a sixth sense, if you will, for finding them.
I mean, they could hear them clearly, like you said. Apparently, I can hear them.
I imagine that's because of your new form. I mean, look at you. You rock yourself. With some nice mushrooms. He just kind of like, he doesn't touch, but he just kind of looks and sees how your mushrooms make up your hair now.
And you said I could keep these, correct?
Oh yes, I've got plenty. A couple of these are some older ones.
Well, I'm not gonna take much more of your time. I'm gonna go see what my other friends are doing. I appreciate your help.
Always. And my home is always open to you and your friends whenever you return to Iraq.
Thank you. Lario gets up and she's gonna go walk over to Hedge and Fabi then after.
All right. After that whole conversation, Teg, while that conversation was happening, what were you up to?
I am gonna walk over to the prince.
Okay. Walk up to the prince. He's sitting there. He's sit back, relaxed. And I was one. Oh, Teg. What can I do for you?
I require some assistance. Whether you can just help me out initially, or at least point me in the direction of which way to go. And I'm gonna look down
what it is.
at my chest, where the symbol of the crow is. I think it's time this needs to change.
Possibly. Unfortunately, don't have much in the way of armor around here. Being, more agile, we try not to just not get hit.
You know, I've been there, tried that. Didn't really work out for me.
So, I can't really point you in the direction, but I'm sure you'll find someone. A good blacksmith, maybe. I'm sure magic could like at least mend the puncture areas together. Maybe even change the design on it. But
I'm not. No. Okay. I'm less worried about the puncture wounds of the armor or the armor. Actually, the symbol. I gotta change it. Crows really ain't my thing anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, like I said, I'm sure there's someone who, not me, unfortunately. I'm more combat oriented. Sure, there's someone that can maybe wave their hand and redesign it. Although it's more of an illusion, you'd want it permanent, I'd assume. Correct?
Yeah, looking for that. Maybe.
May have better luck with a real blacksmith or someone then. Because at the moment we can make it look like whatever you want, but it's just gonna look that way until, well, so who knows when? It's not gonna be long.
Makes sense.
So I'm sorry.
Nah, I listen. I mean, you're kind of the one who made the armor, so I guess why I brought it up with you, or gave it to me.
DM's now confused. What?
When I changed classes, he helped change my armor, and he's the reason the crow's on the armor.
No.
Yes.
No.
Womp womp.
He wouldn't have armor. I had it specifically where there was like he didn't have armor around. Now you woke up with it on.
I'm pretty sure I remember him coming into like the city and him getting armor from the prince or something like that.
I do not remember because I had it as a thing like there's no blacksmiths here.
Yeah, there was no blacksmiths.
I think it was because I had just changed classes. It was like I
think it was the room. It was a room thing that was part of the mirror, and that you were still wanting to like figure out what the color was and everything, and so we just kind of prolonged that retcon of it.
I remember it coming from the prince.
I distinctly remember because he got something from them, and I was like, and like most of the rest of us were like, well, I guess fuck us, we're going in anyways to the city, like.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, I don't remember because like I said, there's no blacksmiths here. The prince would not have given armor out, or specifically like you have like a heavier or a medium plate.
I have
like
no. I have a chain mail.
You have chainmail.
Yep.
Still, it's a metal thing. They wouldn't have given that. They would have given you
metal shirt. That motherfucker would have found it on any other dead son of a bitch.
Not here. If you haven't checked the book, do I have it as a two? Do I have the two biggest locations in there? Fuck. Yeah, most have locations. You guys have been to both the biggest places here, meaning probably the only biggest places where you could have found like a blacksmith or someone like that would have been those two locations. And there isn't any. The only blacksmith would have been the one in Victal who makes the like farming equipment.
I'm just
we're gonna
saying.
keep you have the armor. He can't change it though. He can't change it. Like I said, I don't remember. I really thought I'd had the you'd gotten the armor from the mirror, but I guess not. Yeah, I'm sorry. He can't.
Yeah, because we had to. Yeah, I think it came about of you had to figure out how to give me the armor, and it was just it was a way that it got done.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, like I said, he can't change it. I don't remember. Hart doesn't remember. Then again, it's been like 6 months since that's hard.
I don't listen. I don't blame you for not remembering. I'm just saying that
doesn't make sense to me though. Fuck. Yeah, like I said, he can't change it or fix it.
That's fine. I'm just gonna go see if any of the little Herringon are running around.
Yeah, fighting.
I'm gonna order some dinner.
Go right ahead.
I would like a turkey sandwich. And some sort of vegetable, and then just a nice. Do you all have tea?
We can brew some up for you.
I'll just take a tea. And then can I also get a plate of like fruits and veggies, and then like maybe some crackers as well, like a big platter board of it.
Like this morning?
Yeah. Well, a little bit less than this morning, but yes, same items, just less.
You see the Haragon just kind of take a deep sigh right away and then runs off. It'll be at this point that Elfie and Val would have entered the hall as well. There have been a couple less people there. Avon would be now starting to get up, putting take his dishes over to Pork and Boblin, who are greasy fingered and food covered. Again, I'm gonna make you start making constitution saving throws.
Well, for how much food I eat?
Not get diseases. I mean, like,
I mean,
Lord.
we'll order real food.
You order real food? Okay. Yeah, you can order real
It's
food.
not like I'm cooking.
Yeah, we'll probably order real food.
All right. What food do you order from the Herringon?
Probably bacon.
More bacon?
Probably like some sort of ham sandwiches or maybe some.
Can I get some
Probably
ribs?
some
Pig?
some ribs.
Yeah.
Probably some ribs. And then any meats that could like any salted dry meats that we could take on the road.
Got it. That same Herringon will run off and get the food. Now, ladies, you guys enter as well.
I think they stumble in, probably chatting. I'm not really hungry. Are you hungry?
No, but I think it would be smart for us to get something to eat so that way we're not peckish on the way. I mean, we could always, bring food with us, but fruit does go bad fairly quickly. We might be able to ask them to preserve it in fruit leathers for you. You think about that?
There is that.
So maybe some ways we can just have them give us like instead of pocket bacon, make it. My mind went to instead of pocket bacon, make it vegan. That's what I tried to say.
Amazing.
But I fumbled and I cannot.
I honestly don't think Elfie even realizes that she's vegan. Like, this is just how she is, if that makes sense. Like,
And you know what? That's more power to her because everybody has their own diets. But what I'm saying is, I think maybe it would be best if maybe we can ask and see if they have something like that. That way, we can bring some with us on the road.
Yes.
does garlic bread exist in this world? And if so, is it a higher delicacy or is it like a common food item?
Does garlic bread exist in this world?
Yes,
I say
that is
it
what I'm
can
asking.
exist. It is
Okay.
depends on the place, depends on the environment. So here,
Would I have had it in my home realm?
You would definitely
And
have it in your
family?
home realm.
Okay.
100%. You would
Okay.
definitely have it around your home realm and everything. You can imagine you probably are not able to get that at like somewhere like Rebelis, like a fish porting
Right.
village, right? Like that.
Right.
But here, probably.
Have you ever tried garlic bread?
Val will turn to you and she goes, "No, what's that?"
Oh, honey. She like you feel a small hand grab one of your fingers. I'm about to show you. I'm will kind of lead us over to. Is there like an empty kind of table, like kind of in the center?
Yeah, like a lot of like I said, a lot of the tables are starting to clear out. The only ones that are left, there's one that has, there's a few Hang-On goblins sitting at one. Like there's Favi and Hedge, and now Lyrell's sat with them. Teg, are you sitting down with Favi, Hedge, and Lyrell?
Yeah.
Yeah, Teg's over there as well. Fork and Boblin over by the trash can.
We'll probably make our way over after we ordered our food.
After you ordered, okay, they'll make their way over.
Yeah.
So it looks like the group's hanging out over on that side. But if you're wanting to sit away from them, you can. There's plenty of open space.
I mean, if everyone else is congregated, I'm not gonna separate us. That's a dick move.
Yeah, Val, let's just go sit over here for the cool kids.
She would have guided them to the table with everyone else, and has anyone here ever had garlic bread?
Oh, I used to have it all the time.
Makes sense.
Is there any here?
That's why I'm asking.
Oh. Oh,
Also,
well, I don't
because
know.
at least she hasn't. Looks at Val. Had it.
Oh,
Yeah.
you should probably try it sometimes. It's really good.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Hedge kind of looked. You came over here with them, so Hedge kind of looks like garlic bread. Fabi gets up on her her knees and was like, "You haven't had garlic bread either."
I love
Oh, I gotta get Fabi's picture up now.
Why would you
Fabi?
put garlic on bread?
Fabi? I knew you were a soul sister from the moment I met
It's
you.
garlic.
God, the moment that Fork puts garlic in his mouth, like, I'm out.
Yo,
I'm
he's
out.
gonna be a natural vampire villain.
Onions have layers.
Oh wait, no, that's onion. Oh no, it's garlic. Yeah,
It is garlic.
Both onions and garlic.
Why would you put garlic on bread? Is it to poison a vampire? Wouldn't they know that there's garlic on the bread?
No, silly. It flavors it. It makes it really, really, really good.
Fabi, have you ever had it when there was like a little bit of cheese on it?
Oh, yeah.
Very weird response to
Can
food.
somebody cut that? I want it as a noise. I want it as a
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're gonna get it back in the recording. You're getting screen recorded.
If that's not in next week's video, I'm actually going to drive to your house and fight you. We are actually fighting.
Bobby took that seriously. She really
Very
took that
serious.
to
As
heart.
she
Fabi
should.
clearly loves cheesy garlic bread.
Oh man.
Fabi and I are soul sisters. Why? None of us should be surprised by this.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start looking around for a Harangon.
Oh yeah. One comes running up with a platter for Lyriel. Did you give an order of food?
Not yet.
Yeah. Like a small plate when I first walked in before heading over to the Ladrins.
Alright, whatever you ordered, that Harangon runs up with yours, as a few more behind it is carrying the food that Tag had ordered. The one that first showed up gave food to the Lyriel. So looks at you two. It's like, oh, new guests. Oh, late in the afternoon. What can I get for you? And he quickly pulls out a notepad.
First of all, Tag, if you don't speak right now, I swear to God.
I got them. I ordered them a platter of food already.
Oh, that's right. He did. We weren't there.
Looks.
Can you do me a favor? And can you put in an order for a dozen cheesy garlic breads?
Cheesy garlic bread.
And if it's not too much trouble, and she's gonna kind of turn around and she's gonna look at this herringon and she's gonna feel terrible. Utterly horrible because she just sees the it's the face that I give customers when they come in like 20 minutes before closing.
Absolutely.
You know, and I'm just like, I'm so sorry, but if you could put in maybe like 3 different types of fruit leathers with the scraps that you have from today. That way it's not, taking up too much more of your time. I'm sorry. So that way we can thank you. I'm sorry.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
Oh, quickly bolt. Runs off.
The dirt picks up behind them. You just Roadrunner style, just
Yep. But as that food slowly starts coming for everybody, everyone starts eating. Your Tag, your turkey sandwiches, like I said, have arrived, as well as the plates of fruits and veggies and crackers. They had brought tea, just like you asked, for you 3. Fork and Boblin. Shortly after that, Hang-On runs off. The next one comes running up with not as much meat as this morning. Like a quarter of the amount. All right. But at least it looks like about 5, let's say, like 6 servings of salted meats.
He's gonna take the 6 servants and like pocket
Okay.
most of it.
Okay. Val, what do you usually eat, by the way?
I'm open to trying stuff, but I'm mostly like half like I'm so used to eating what there is that at this point there's no like specific diet that Val has, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
She does eat meat if there is meat. You know what I mean? Like it was. It's not that it was like hard to find where she's at. It's just a matter of like, can you afford it?
Yeah.
Which wasn't an issue for her, but like I said, it was more like just what was available. So she doesn't mind eating the fruits.
Yeah. Can you make me a
frick. I'm gonna get
wisdom saving throw?
Oh, what did I put in my mouth? Wisdom. Oh my god, thank God. 20.
Oh shit. Dirty 20. Okay.
Oh.
As you're eating and everything, nothing wrong with the food or anything. You're eating your typical normal amount, and there's a second where you just, man, I'm still really No, I'm not really hungry. I'm sorry. You felt for a second you felt hungrier than normal, but no, kind of waves off. for a second.
You just kind of see her looking down at her plate of food, kind of in confusion.
Like something about looking at and seeing Fork and Boblin munching down on that stack of meat. Like you at one point had an urge to just reach across the table and take a big handful of it. It was just an urge. And that's it.
Okay.
Like intrusive thoughts.
Oh. Okay. She's just still kind of just sitting there, kind of a little lost as she kind of pops another like berry into her mouth.
Mm-hmm. As you all are eating. Favi is, like I said, this whole time she's grinding up different packages. You watch as she takes what looks like a leaf being almost kind of sewn together using looks like really, really long grass, even being bound together and everything. And she's making these little, almost, I don't want to say pill sized, but like pinky sized bundles of things. And then there's even a small vial of what looks like a really, really murky, well, not murky, more of a grayish metallic liquid in there that she's been grinding and putting things together. She's like, all right, that should be good for the next few days. And she starts putting that stuff away into her satchel. Hedge looks at y'all and just, well, hope y'all enjoying your meals. Where are we headed, anyways?
I thought that we were heading back to Darkon. Are we not?
Is that where this goes? And he holds up a gold coin that Elvie had given him previously.
Oh yeah, that thing.
Coffee just
yeah.
nods.
Mm-hmm. Puts it away. Well, I mean, if we're going, we may want to go before things get too dark. Yes, we're traveling in tunnels for half the way, but doesn't mean the things outside the tunnels are not going to bother us.
I would say for us to stick with the tunnels as much as we can.
But luckily, he kind of motions towards Fabi, who Fabi is just kind of, he continues. Luckily, Fabi's would happily take us towards the edge, the closest edge where the mists are. It's actually similar to the same path we took, just on the opposite side of the of that lake.
Most definitely, Val was not paying attention to anything that was said until she heard the word lake. And she's going to immediately look up and look over at Hedge. And she's going to be like, lake?
Yeah, the same one we kind of
No, that was a
across on the
one-time
way.
thing. That was a one-time thing. I didn't like it. You didn't see it.
Yeah,
There's
that was
always
not
going to be
fun.
something bigger out there, but we got it. That's the shortest way to the mist. Unless you guys want to go, probably was another short way out of here, or at least the closest mist spot from here.
Yeah. Is the screen supposed to change? Because we're still in the bedroom with.
You guys have been there
and-
this whole time? I thought I brought
Whole time.
The
Yeah, the whole time.
Everybody was been congregated in the bathroom or in the bedroom. It's fine.
No.
We're all
I
having
thought I
a
moved
great-
y'all
Okay.
here.
It's okay.
Damn it. Okay. Rip.
Because I know you were changing stuff, and then I was like, is he gonna change it? And then, because I kept hearing you click, nothing was changing. I'm like, all right.
It's okay. Now we see. There's everybody. Look. Amazing. The congregation of everybody together. Yay. Huzzah.
Yay, everyone's here. Yay. Woo.
Made it finally.
Okay, well, now we're talking about the map. So take a seat.
The map.
The map. You guys are here at the rock. Previously, you
It was
guys
like
are
down
taking-
over here, right? Is where
Yeah.
the mists were.
So anywhere where the map kind of dissipates is where the mists would end up being.
Mm.
The easiest to, like, if you're walking there, that would probably be the easiest, or if somehow you guys made it up that way, that would be the easiest. But a lot of these edges has, as you can see, a mountain range that covers them.
Well, couldn't we just go
And
through right
Secret
here?
tunnel through the mountain.
That's where
There's a
they're.
little
That's
open way.
yes, that's where currently Fabi points out, like, that's where we take y'all. We just gotta cross the basin, and we are there, and then the wall of the mists. You think you can make it, Val?
Sorry, I feel like I am really kind of like crinkly cut. Like, sorry. Internet issues. Y'all can hear me though, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, word. Because I look ridiculous to myself. Is no water?
It's no, that's this basin. That's the way we have to go. Yeah,
So
that's
water.
water. The blue is water. Yes, blue is water.
We have to.
I
We have
mean,
to.
unless you want to spend 2 to 3 days going out this way, maybe
No,
4 to
no,
5
it's,
days going out this way.
no, it's fine.
If you really want to want to get real spicy here, we could always go out this way. But that's gonna take about 7 if you really want to avoid all the water.
No. It's... You could tell that she's really, really uncomfortable, but she's like, if we must,
I
we
mean,
can.
you just close your eyes, right? I mean, you just doop, doop. I don't see any water. You can't even tell. Can't even tell there's water. In fact, I think I'm standing on water right now.
Yeah. I don't have to drive the thing, right?
From last time, last time they seemed to follow where Fabi went.
Word. Good. Cause it's not a matter if I close my eyes. It's I psych myself out, and then the last time I closed my eyes, I opened them, and there was this huge thing swimming under the water. It was giant. It was black. Couldn't tell what it was. Horrendous. Don't like it. So I don't know. Closing my eyes had nothing to do with the fact that there were still giant things in the water.
You
I
see,
don't like it.
Elfie kind of scratches her head. Oh, don't get too close to the water, Darkon, then.
What do you mean?
She just goes back to petting.
No. You can't just drop
Sure.
this truth bomb on me and then not tell me what's in the water at Darkon. We're supposedly headed that way, right? What's there? What do I have to pay attention to? Is it
Nothing.
dangerous?
So just don't get close to it.
Look, I can only charm my way out of things if I know what I'm charming my way out of, okay?
Truthfully, we don't know what's in the water.
So then why are you bringing it up?
Because there is a giant water monster in Darkon. However,
You just-
it does remain on one side or the other, and they have a guard that watches it switch sides. So, except the first time we went into the town when the guard didn't keep track, and I had to go fly over all the ships to let them know that it was underneath them.
Elfie.
Oh, girl's having an existential crisis.
I want this to be known. Tag is not laughing. This is Cal just laughing. I'm finding it very hard not to laugh. So
If it makes you feel better, I am real life thalassophobic. So when I was flying over that in character, I as a person, I was freaking the fuck out. I was so anxious the entire time because I'm terrified. I'm thalassophobic, like 100%. So I get it. I do.
She's out here muttering to. What do you mean that we're watching it? They're incompetent with their jobs. What do you mean? Did they get fired?
It doesn't attack people. It's okay.
It's there.
You see,
It's water. You don't understand. I don't care that it's there and it doesn't attack people. It's in the water. If that's there, what else is in the water? Do you know what I mean? Like there has to be something big. It just happens to be that this one has been seen and it's known and you have no idea. Okay, I just.
As you're freaking out,
Need
there's
to
a little
go into
pit.
the water.
Okay.
Oh Lord. I was gonna say. So we're still going this way then, because of time, right?
While you were freaking out, everyone would have seen and heard the little bird that was on Alfie's head throughout this from the second they walked in, jumped onto the table, and on his legs, on his little tippity tap legs, there's just a little tap 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 as he walks over to Val and just like sits in front of her and looks up at her with the big eyes.
She's gonna sit there, gonna look down at him. She's gonna be like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to freak out. It's okay. Everything is fine. She's gonna pretend like she had like telepathic connection with it, even though she absolutely knows that this bird probably did this to make fun of her or something. She's like, you are right. I'm overreacting. She's as if, just has no idea what the intentions.
Blink. 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 And then as you say that, you see its head kind of bows down for you to like pet it.
And I do so. And then Val just kind of ends up taking like a deep breath and she goes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Orlando.
Where should I put the art? Do you want to put it in the companions chat?
Yeah.
You're muted, honey.
Yes.
You mean my beautiful artwork?
Yes. You can put it in the companions, and I can put it either companions or anywhere else. The character art, even just send it to me somehow, and I'll put it into Roll20. And actually, right there is where we'll say break, so everyone can get drinks, snacks, fix cameras, do what you gotta do.
It's a little frog with a
All right, we all back. We ready to continue after the break?
See.
See,
wee.
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 Yeah. Oh my god, somebody's art got updated.
Yeah.
Yes, I forgot that they
Pretty
had
girl.
sent me a new one. My bad.
Art update.
Hey, you're not gonna believe it, but the one that I want is not in here, so I'm just gonna go for the backup.
I'm kind of surprised it's not in there, to be completely honest, because of how many fear number in there. So just message me what your backup is on. I'm sorry.
Okay. It's all right.
Not your response to my message being a fucking devil face card. You motherfucker. Sign me up.
Aye, Captain. Okay, so pick back up. Oh, hold on.
That wasn't the original, but you know what? It's fine.
I know what that is. Yeah. I think I have the list somewhere. Okay, yeah. I can look at it. Actually, I have to. No, it doesn't. The card doesn't tell me where. Does the card tell me where?
The cards.
Cards.
The past and the present and the future.
Okay. It doesn't. It doesn't tell me environments. Okay, cool. That's fine.
You have to
rest
give
of
the
the
heart of the
song-
cards.
I'm sorry. Like I had them right here. I'm like, wait a minute. Maybe. No, they don't. It's all right. So we're coming back to it. We are wrapping up food, wrapping up eating our late brunch dinner. Y'all had a long nap snack, and now y'all are chomping on foods.
Brenner?
Did our
Brunch and
cheesy
dinner,
bread come?
or like
Litter?
yes, your cheesy,
Dinner.
yes,
Lunch and dinner.
yes. No,
Dinner.
it's like you guys took a long rest. It'd be breakfast, but it's dinner time, so it's Brenner or
We fell asleep at lunchtime.
Yeah, but you did a long rest, so it's like the equivalent of sleeping through the night.
Yes.
I get it.
Yes, I completely forgot about the cheesy garlic toast has arrived.
Easy garlic toast.
Okay. Now, this is very important. But listen. You take it in your hands and just bite straight into it. Nothing else.
Okay.
You two take. And fork.
You're gonna see Val just kind of questioningly look over as she opens her mouth, and then she goes,
Come on, DM, describe cheesy garlic bread to us.
Describe a cheesy garlic bread. Dear God. Okay. It's really crunchy. I'm picturing the really good cheesy garlic bread that's like when they cut the baguette in half and you have like like the half is basically your two hands together.
Yeah.
Like the really, really big. It's like the middle section is still nice and soft a bit with the you feel you taste the butter and the garlic on top. It's kind of soaked in there, so you bite into it. You get that nice crunch from the bottom as the top just kind of seeps into the soft part of it. You just tear a bit off, and the soft parts basically melt in the mouth, but the crunchy parts, of course, you gotta chomp a little bit. But the crunch is nice and kind of just adds texture to the already melting bits.
Thanks for making me want garlic bread at like 11:11 in the.
You're welcome.
Garlic bread.
Mm.
I always go
Is
back
that-
to
is
the
that fork?
quote. Yeah.
No.
I always go back to the quote from Scott Pilgrim where Scott's like, "Oh, if I could eat anything through the rest of my life, I'd eat garlic bread." And then she fucking goes like, "Garlic bread makes you fat," and he goes, "Garlic bread makes you fat." And I just every time I think back to that, without doubt.
Lord. Okay. Hedge takes a bite. He likes it, but he doesn't finish it. He's like, it's pretty good. I've never tasted that before. Not sure how I think the bottom bit's a bit too crunched, too hard to bite. I don't really like that very much.
So this is what you do: just scoop out softer stuff and eat that.
Oh wow, well, good idea. And that's exactly what he does. He does not eat the crust at all. He just scoops the bits inside. Fabi is absolutely enjoying herself.
Oh.
In fact, she asked one of the Harringons to bring a small bowl of more melted butter, and is just stunking this garlic bread into the butter until it's just like basically
She
soaked in
said,
it.
my own heart.
"What the fuck is cholesterol?" She said, "If I don't mind if I do," he freaking hugs it.
Woman after my own heart, I swear.
She won't have one after this.
Okay, she has mine too. She already has mine. It's okay.
In the process of clogged arteries, she's like, "This is phenomenal!
Worth it. Worth it.
How did Fabi die? Fantasy diabetes.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Basically.
How does Teg react? Because Teg hadn't had it before, had he?
Are you asking Teg?
I'm looking over at Teg too when he eats
Teg
it.
looking away from everybody.
Teg,
Mm-hmm.
do you like it?
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
Are you crying?
Are you crying?
Mm-mm.
Are you
Teg,
sure?
look up. Look up, Teg.
Teg like
Teg.
grabs a napkin or just like a towel or something. He turns back around and goes, perfectly fine. He missed a huge chunk of garlic and just like cheese is on his face.
You
And if anybody that's looking at the plate notices there's like 2 or 3 pieces missing. I mean, it's pretty good.
Insight. I'm inciting.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Val is trying her hardest not to tell him he's got like garlic and cheese on his face still.
That's a 16 insight.
it's really fucking good.
Val will instinctively grab an extra one because she's like, if this man takes another one. It's here and I go,
There's now one last one sitting in the bowl.
Hilario smacks it because she did not get one.
oh yeah, she just
Fork doesn't even touch the garlic breads.
Did you like the smell of fork? Is that what it was? You mean?
I don't get it why you would put deodorant onto a bread.
¿Qué desodorante? Mira este coño, es que por casualidad.
Fork don't understand.
Es que what? If look, I have the question. If ajo, if If garlic-
I understand you when you speak in Draconic.
I'm sorry. If garlic is your deodorant, what are onions?
Onions are onions.
Onions are breath mints to him.
The toothpaste.
The toothpaste.
That's gross.
Onions are toothpaste for orcs.
You heard it here, folks. First, folks. Oh.
Make sure to chew up some mint after that one, Fork.
Uh,
Do I have to? What if I give Fork like a dentist stick?
The ones like dogs eat. Looks like a treat, tastes like a treat. The greenies, yeah.
Get the big green man a big greenie.
it's pretty stale. It's pretty stale.
if you roll it around in grease and bacon fat long enough, he won't know. He won't know
Equivalent putting the
that
pill in peanut butter.
hiding it in the applesauce. They won't know. You won't know.
I'll never find out.
Girl, I wasn't gonna do it. I was just thinking about it.
I did it.
I swear.
Val was just like,
That's just Alfie and Val's dynamic. Like one of them thinks it, and then the other one just does it. You know what I'm saying? Like this is how these two work.
I was gonna say it kind of feels like the epitome of the I don't want to do it. The voices want me to do it.
but who's who at this point? Because now I'm
They
out here
switch.
like,
The thing is that they switch. that's the.
I don't want to do this, but the parasites in me want to do it.
Me too.
Okay, I'm sorry. Anyways, so I'm assuming in this time the fruit leather also comes out,
Mm-hmm.
and
Instead
take
of
them-
3, it's like 1, and the second one's like half full.
I'm not even gonna argue. Just gonna take it and roll it up. I'm gonna put it away.
What's Boblin's take on this?
Oh my god, did Boblin try this?
Bob didn't even get a chance to try the garlic bread. Y'all chomped on that.
Alfie did not. Alfie let everyone else.
Right, yeah. I had literally I have
Bobby
one.
definitely got 1. Ted got like 2.
I'd say Tech had 3. I'd say Tech had 3.
Lario got,
But there was
I think,
12.
the last one. Mm-hmm.
But there was 12. That's only like what?
There was not. I never even said how many came out. It was just.
Yeah. But you said the order was
I ordered 12 doesn't mean 12 came out.
True.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Well,
It was just enough for the people that they thought would enjoy it, and so it was just enough.
as you see the owl hops back over to Alfie and she kind of circles her arms around him. Her head on top of his head. I know you guys are thinking about wanting to leave. And we do looks over a hedge. Did promise that we would take him with us. I don't know. A part of me feels that it is wrong to leave when we know this kingdom might be in peril still.
I mean, yes, but we have to be able to go back to report. And we don't know how long it's going to take to even come back, like how much time's going to be passing anyway.
The doctor is a goat. I don't think she'll mind waiting.
But wasn't it wasn't she phasing in and out? She was having issues?
I mean, yeah. I'm just concerned that if we leave and we do eventually come back, it's going to be, what if it's 1,000 years in the future? And she like looks over at Favi. Things aren't the same anymore.
Favi has like the last bit of her garlic bread is just stuffed in her mouth. It's like she's currently enjoying it.
Oh, my baby.
I'm sorry, I missed that. What? Okay.
If the group decides to leave, I will follow. But that is where I.
Val's gonna look over it. Val's gonna look over at Elfie and she's gonna be like, what good would it be for us to stay with the information that we have? Will we truly be able to do anything to help these people with the knowledge and the gear that we have right now?
Could be more of a help than if we're not here and thousands of years pass and.
Hedge just kind of lean forward and he's gonna. So wait, have you guys haven't tried returning to any places before?
No.
Yeah. Val's gonna look over at him. I just got here. I don't know about hopping places. I
You've been told how it works. Not pretend anywhere, but we have been shown how to.
Well, I mean, there's travel between them. Things happen. Things happen. Can't save everything, unfortunately. Things are meant to happen. Then they're meant to happen. What remains is what remains for us to deal with. That becomes our stories. That was their story. My story lies outside here, and I appreciate you all at least giving me this. And he holds up the coin again. However, at least I would like for us all to keep up on at least your side of what we agreed to at least walk out of here.
Absolutely. It just feels wrong to leave people who might still be in need.
I mean, I totally agree, but I unfortunately I had to accept the fact that as much as I want to help everyone, we can't help everyone.
This isn't everyone, though. These are the people that we've come to know and communities we've
Yes.
come to care about.
Yes. I understand. Unless you want to stay here and live here for the rest of your lives, how are we going to be able to help anybody else who is dealing with it? You know, the issues of the nest. We don't know how long it's going to take to help them 100%.
Would you have said that if it was your people in danger again? Would you have the same feeling?
I mean, of course not, but unfortunately, you have to make tough choices in life.
So I've not made any hard choices in my life. Is that what you just said?
No, I did not. I said, no, you're not
Then what were
understanding.
you implying? That I don't know how to make them?
No, first off, you are not understanding what is being said right now, Elfie. You are full of emotions right now, and typically I'm the emotional one. I'm simply trying to understand what is the best decision as a group as a whole. Yes, if it was my family, I would do everything all over again. You guys are like a second family. But the people of this kingdom are not my family. But it doesn't mean that I don't love them either, like any less.
But it does because you're choosing to leave them when they might need help.
Okay then, Elfie, what do you suggest to do then? Because I don't care whether we stay here for the rest of our lives until we are withered in bones.
No one said that we were going to stay here for the rest of our lives. No one implied that. All I've said is that it feels wrong to me to leave communities that might need help. I
Okay,
will
then let's
leave if
help
people
them.
decide to, but it still feels wrong.
Yes, it is wrong. I understand.
Val's gonna kind of. I don't know where. Hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on. Where's everyone sitting? Roll 20.
We're not in any role sitting positions right now.
Yeah.
For
On the nice
You guys are just on the same
table.
table, like in a row, some on the opposite sides.
She's just gonna kind of okay. I'm going to ask my question again because I understand that it feels wrong. But logically speaking, are we mentally equipped to deal with the issue at hand? Do we have the correct equipment? Do we have all of the information that we need to be able to help these people to the best of our abilities?
Logically, no.
Coming, but we're leaving before we get a chance to try.
We
What
have been
happened?
trying.
And how have we tried to help with mushroom problem?
We haven't been able to help with the mushroom problem exactly because we haven't even got to be near it besides what we had to deal with in the caves with Teg and them.
Exactly. We haven't had a chance to try yet.
But we've helped other people, or we have at least tried. We tried figuring everything out with Mother.
Yeah, we did
Everything
do
went to
that.
shit. I got yoinked. Everything went to shit.
So because things went bad one time, we give up trying to help?
Yeah, but
I
I'd
would-
rather not lose any of you right now.
Don't
If I
lose
may
us.
interject, Elfie, I understand. It is always painful to try and to step away from the possibility of helping somebody, especially when we haven't been able to truly give it a try. Now, I don't know a ton about the mists, and I'm still trying to understand. Are we able to return here?
Yes.
Would you be willing to leave if there was the possibility that we could find the answer to the mushrooms later? I'm not I'm not forcing. I'm trying to, like, I don't know if the answer is out there, and I know that it hurts to leave, but if the answer is out there, would we not take the chance to try and find it?
What if by the time we come back, everything's gone? Everyone is gone. I think I want to leave Fabi here in a place that might be consumed by mushrooms? You think you want to let the prince stay here in a situation like this? I'm glad that you guys can have that separation. I just don't know how to leave the first place I felt cared about by people. See or recognize how am I supposed to leave them? And when I know they're in danger.
So at that moment, a hand kind of reaches over from Favi, kind of taps your arm, and looks at you. Big eyes staring at you. It's okay. We'll be here. We're always here. They haven't gone anywhere. In fact, I don't think the old king, the prince's father, passed so long ago, so many centuries ago. Not many people around here remember. In fact, it was before my time. But he's still here. In spirit, in name, and story. I'll be here. If I'm not physically, then, well, I'll live on somehow. No one's truly gone. And those mushrooms? You think those mushrooms can beat me up? Nah. I take them on. There's no way mushrooms are going to take over this mountain. Not as long as I breathe. Not as long as I still have my sword. You think the prince or the queen or Avon or Esta would allow any of that to get down here? No. So if you all need to leave for a short period of time, go ahead. See the world. Help Hedge get out of here. He's been talking my ear off all day. Hedge is just kind of grumpy, like like that at that comment. But Babby continues. Go out there. Find your strength. Get stronger. You all can grow. I can grow. There's so much possibility in the unknown.
But what if we don't come back in time? Oh.
Like I said, I'll always be here. Your time, when you come back, is the time you're supposed to come back. What's meant to be is meant to be. No change.
You are like a voice inside my head, Fabi, that urges me to move on. You were and are one of my first real friends.
She kind of tears up at that a little bit and kind of bounds around and gives you a really, really big hug. Like her tail kind of flops around and holds you even closer as it wraps.
I'm crying,
Really,
but
really
I just
fuzzy
saw Fork fucking waddle back over to his PC setup in the legging and like his like striped pajamas. Sorry, it was so funny. Holy shit! It was just like it was a little shuffle that he did too. Like it wasn't like a walk; it was like a do 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 do. Like
The dogs are on my
Sorry.
way.
So funny. Anyway, I digress. If we must leave, then we must leave. The issue is that I don't even know what we fully would tell the doctor. I mean, you guys were right. We don't know how to put up a new Darklord, or I don't really know much of anything.
Probably will kind of wipe her as away as she kind of lets go and everything. Just that's why you have to go then, isn't it? I can find the
You're
answers here.
right.
If you found what you could here, there's not going to be much else, huh? One trail goes bad, time to find another.
I know you won't take this, but I'm going to hand her specifically a single gold coin.
Okay.
From Darkon.
Okay.
All you have to, she's gonna put in her palm. You don't have to promise me, because I understand. But if you need an out, if you need a safe place, you just need to walk into the mist with this.
She'll slowly nod at you. My place is here next to the queen. And if anything happens, I promise, I will use it to help as many of those I can escape.
I knew you wouldn't
I
be
doubt
so
it'll
easy.
happen. She'll start brightening up again. I doubt it'll happen. Puts it in her pocket. But it is a lifeline I will cherish.
Alfie gets up. So are we leaving or not? Because if so, we gotta go. It's getting dark.
All right. And Favre will start bounding off. I'll get the water bugs.
The water what?
She's already gone. Hedge will get up.
Oh no, not the water bug.
What does she mean, the water bug?
They're rather large bugs that walk on top of water. Tag says, very matter-of-factly.
I hate them. They were very helpful. It's not them that I hate. It's the fact that they do the thing that I don't want them to do. I just walk on the water. Why can't there be land bugs? Walk on land. Be normal.
Personally, I think I'd rather fly. Can keep watch of you guys from the sky.
A genuine question, Elfie. Does it not get tiring to fly? I feel like the flexing of muscles would be exhausting.
So, you know how it feels to run?
Exhausting.
But, as you do more of it, and more of it, slowly you can expand your capacity, how long you can do it for. Now imagine you were born running. I was born flying. It's tiring after an very extended period of time, but you see her light up in a little way. There's still like kind of tears on her face. I am a fairy.
She was.
And there's just this little bit of a like mischievousness in her eye that like is not typically seen from her. Out of
Okay,
character, yes. Exhaustion can help in. And I do have to wrong call and saves occasionally when I push myself. But like a few hours is like nothing bad because like
No, I
It's the
understand.
equivalent of running. Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say it's Tag being like, I feel like that shit would fucking suck to fly all the time. Like, I wouldn't want to be sprinting around all the time. That's out of character. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. I love how we started instinctively doing the cross fingers.
it's for everyone else, okay?
I love it.
It's
I
for
appreciate it so
clarification's
much.
sake.
I wish that I could do that, but I get like this.
Yeah, that's close enough. That's
Stack
close
'em.
enough. We see the attempts.
What do you mean you can't?
I can't, I've broken my finger. I like this is
Oh.
as far as I can move them.
I mean, when I do it like that, I can only move it like this too. But if that's crazy.
I can't. I gotta bend it around. I'm trying to. Like, I'd have to go.
No, stop that! Don't
break it. Don't
stop.
break it. We see the
Sir,
attempt. It's okay.
sir,
Please stop.
sir,
Please stop.
Sir,
Put the finger back.
you already need surgery again, please. We don't need another one on the docket. I swear to God. You stress me out.
Now I want to know how low I can get my finger now because he can't. put his
Please
finger-
don't break your finger. I was just appreciating something. Don't break your fingers for me.
I'm kidding.
Domain
Anyway,
expansion
unimportant.
returning to game.
Falls through. No direct hits. Domain expansion. Good times.
Domain expansion. Fuck you, DM. Guaranteed hit effect. Not getting back to session.
No.
Secondary guaranteed hit. Distractions.
Uh-oh.
Anyway.
So Hedge gets up. He's like, all right. I've been packed all day.
Wow, I'm so surprised.
Forecast too.
Waiting. Oh, really? Boblin just kind of looks up and is like, oh, we got a pack?
You have about 10 minutes. If that.
Oh, hold on. He grabs like a handful of the jerky, shoves it into a pouch. Okay, I'm packed.
I think
good thinking,
very
good
carefully.
thinking.
She's gonna lean down to Boblin. Now keep those handy. They're really useful with. Looks up at Fork.
Looks up at Fork. Yeah, they're tasty too.
Yeah. They're very good.
Now, if I ask for them and I say pocket bacon, that's what I mean, okay?
The salted beef.
Yes.
There's some left over.
Boblin, what we're saying is that a certain amount of those are specifically set aside for the big guy when we need specific things from him.
Oh, so keep like a reserve amount.
Yes.
Ah,
It's like a
okay, hold on.
TREAT.
A tater tot?
What's a tater tot?
Ah,
Like, try some more tater tots in me.
Not me trying to
Oh.
spell the word.
tater tot. You're trying to spell tater TATERTOT.
No. TEAT.
TREAT.
Oh.
Tree,
no tree, tree, no tree.
No tree. Do you want to go get? Do you want to go get DESSERT dessert?
Dessert?
He can't say that. He knows
Well,
that
that one.
word.
My one brace follows the corner like, write that down, write that down.
Amazing.
Oh man. Well, he's like, oh, but it was he's watching Fork, waiting for Fork to not be looking.
Hey, Fork, what's that?
I turn back and there's like bacon falling out of the top of his clothes.
It's like hanging out of like the rims of the pants.
It's a good idea. Force us to do the same. Stuffing it.
Also, tech, but
He's
Oh,
gonna
so
wipe
now
the
you
wrong
want to
side of his face?
other side. Yeah.
Just reach for the napkin.
Yeah.
He might as well take a shower.
Hedge is now waiting over by the door.
Lariel's
Val-
gonna get up and go over to Hedge.
Val's gonna look over and she's gonna be like, "I have no patience with this one, huh?"
This man has no sense of adventure. Doesn't know how to have fun.
I think he's had too much adventure.
Yeah. She gets up and she has already rolled up her fruit leather and she put it into her bag. She's been packed since like forever ago. As I think has the other girls, because we took our stuff out of our rooms this morning and then we had to bring them back in. But she gets up and she just kind of accommodates herself like with all of her belongings and she goes, the water bug. And she just makes her way towards the door.
You do feel a set of talons on your head. Not hard.
Oh, okay. Hello. she's just like,
You feel tippity tap.
okay. Tippy tap. Tippy tap. Taps. Tippy taps are good. Good tippy taps. They don't make me want to think about the water. So she's kind of like, as he tippy taps, she's kind of like using it as like a redirection towards, don't think about the water bugs because the water's scary. Think about the tippy taps on your head because it's cute.
You just occasionally, anytime you start to like freak, or Tappy Tim even, there's little just tiny claws at the top of your head going meh meh. But it doesn't hurt. It hurts a little bit, but not in a bad way.
Everybody loves a good head scritch every now and then.
Yeah.
Dear God.
Would I theoretically be allowed to roll something that would remind me that there's not a raven next to us when there has been a raven with us?
Sure. Roll perception.
Perception.
Can I roll one too? Since
Sure.
okay, cool.
That's a 16
A 16.
and a 23 from Val.
23. Well, back over there. A 16 and a 23. Okay. Yes, you guys would both have noticed by now. There has not been a crow around since I want to say since y'all raced out of Victal. You guys have not noticed a crow around.
Tag, where's your bird?
Oh,
I got 1, 2. Maybe they can be
They could be
fast.
bird buddy.
Bird. A bird is a word. I said
Yeah,
bird.
Val's gonna stop. She's gonna be like, "Yeah, Tag, where? You did have a bird, yes? I think I remember you having one."
a more like somber look comes over Tag. You see his shoulders droop a little bit. He's not going to be around anymore, unfortunately.
Is he okay? Are you okay? What happened?
You know, when you live your life to a certain standard, sometimes you make choices that break the rules. I broke the rules, so now I can't really bring him around anymore.
You do feel the claws on your head disappear for a second, Val. And on your shoulder, Teg, a little black owl sit.
I appreciate the gesture. The decision had to be made. But it's led me to where I am now. I don't know if you happened to notice that I really wasn't doing all the fighting that I used to be able to do.
Honestly, I think I came too late into the fight to really see anything.
But
pretty tired.
Understandable. Y'all deserve some more rest. Hopefully, when we make it back to Darkon, y'all can get that rest. But it was a decision that was made. But we're here, and I got new things. I gotta worry about, living up to. Keeping you all safe. Number one.
What's number 2?
And he straightens up and he looks at you. Coming back in one piece.
Val goes, good man. Do not forget that. Coming back in
Number
one piece is
3,
very important.
if you want to know.
Mm.
Number 3. Murdering any fuck that decides to hurt any of you.
I like this version of Teg.
Kill him dead. Quickly, efficiently.
I think this is my favorite Teg that we've met.
He's gonna
Yeah.
jokingly look at you. Sorry,
Okay.
it'd be like a very murderous tech. It's an interesting choice to be your favorite, but I'll take it.
It's not
Clear
just
intense
about the
tag.
murder. It's not about the murder. It's the fact that you have values that are your own now. You've chosen these. These are what you have decided to go by. That's why we like this version of you more.
You have intense value. That's right. Not value. That's not what I meant. It just how I came out. You have intent, and from that, we get to see a whole new side of you. We get to see you. I would argue. Before it only felt like a mask of sorts.
Sorry. Side note: before we continue the RP, DM, I would like to retroactively say that I forgot to say this to you in the messages. I meant to have drawn the picture of what I wanted, the new one, the new symbol, and I'm actually just gonna thumbs up the one that I'm choosing.
Okay.
You know it. I want to have drawn it. Obviously, it won't be a great drawing,
Okay.
but I would like to. Is that cool with you? To like retroactively say that I drew it? I apologize. You can say
Like
no.
drawing it instead of you going up and talking to the prince asking to get a symbol and everything.
Well, I had the idea in my head, and I would have wanted to have drawn it before then. Now that I think about it, but this is my fault. This is my like.
But you say you have it written. You have it sketched out on a parchment.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, you can have it sketched out on a parchment. You could have like been doodling during your long rest. It was
Perfect.
kind of a break time.
I'm gonna post it. Where can I post? I'll post it in the character art.
Yeah, just doing character art for now.
And Tag's gonna reach into his like armor and then peel out a piece of paper with a very crude drawing of this. And he goes, "This is I no longer have the crow. This is kind of what I feel represents my values recently."
I like it.
The flowers are all like disproportionate. And it looks like he tried to probably draw a correct blade, but then fucked it up. There's like erase marks or like marks all over the place of like him trying to scribble things out.
You know, if we go to that crafting place that friend told us about in Darkon, we could probably, any of us could probably learn how to put that onto something for you.
That's the plan eventually.
I have that saved, and I'll be able to show that.
Yeah. It's meant to represent, I kind of grew up being a weapon. But I kind of felt like a broken weapon recently. Kind of like a broken sword.
Even broken swords are still sharp and deadly.
Yeah, but this sword got brought back together because of the things around it.
I like it.
Thank you.
That is beautiful. I'd like to tell you that in where I'm from, we have this story, right, of this man, and he was the most powerful swordsman out there. And you won't believe it, but he used to walk around with a broken sword. And that's how he used to defeat his enemies. Nothing but the hilt of a sword.
What did he do? Like talk him to death? Because I don't know how you killing anybody without a blade on a sword.
Oh,
That don't make no sense to me.
he was really powerful.
What is this?
He could
you do,
use
like
he could Heart, stop laughing. I can't tell this story seriously if you know the reference. It's not funny anymore.
he like
Sorry, hold
he
on.
like yap him to death? Did he, was he straight yapper? Sir Yappington the third?
No. He was he had this very special move that he would use against very powerful enemies. Well, two of them actually. But I digress. That's another story for another day. If you want to listen, I will sit down and tell you his entire story.
What? A special move.
Two of them actually.
2 special moves with a sword with no blade.
Yeah, in the shape of a little dragon. It was amazing.
What do you do? Throw the hilt at him?
Nope. And she just sits there, just.
You could tell us on the way back to the mist.
You'd like to hear his story?
I'd like to hear anything you'd say.
Yeah, yes, please tell the story, because I am very lost as to how you win a sword fight without a sword.
Maybe on the water bug.
I can keep my mind off of the water by telling you the story of the dragon sin. She finally gets really animated.
That's why.
Let's go. The sooner we go, the sooner I don't have to be on water. Come on.
Story time?
Yes.
I thought
Story
we were
time.
walking and talking at the moment.
No,
We were waiting for Bobby.
Me and Hedge been waiting.
Yeah.
Fabi is outside. Hedge and Lyrael were waiting at the door for everyone to be.
I thought we were walking and
We're
talking.
gonna grab more meat and then he's gonna walk over.
Anything about walking.
Oh crap.
We're gonna grab more meat and then walk.
But that's gonna be so difficult because there's gonna be a lot of wind resistance and stuff like that. And message only works with like one individual, doesn't it? It's not like broadcast where I could put it into everyone's mind. Frick. How am I gonna tell the story? Val was so excited.
Just be like farther ahead and be shouting it to the wind for everyone to hear behind you.
Oh, all right. I guess that means I have to sit in the front. I love how you both immediately in the chat.
We knew exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, I want you to realize what you're doing right now. I want you to know what you're doing right now.
What?
Because you're telling the story.
Yeah.
You're making a story canon.
Yeah.
All right.
Does that mean I can?
No.
Okay, never mind.
God.
If you're making the story canon, don't do it. Stop.
Don't do
I
it.
don't want this to be canon.
It's not going to be exact. It is still a story. Just like we have the story of King Arthur pulling the stone out of the sword out of the stone.
Pulling the stone out of the
sword. The stone out of the sword.
Gosh dang, I pulled the stone out of the sword.
Out of the sword. You just said stone out of the sword.
Yes, and because he pulled the stone.
Canon now.
No, it's canon now. No, because he pulled the stone out of the sword, he uses the stone like David, where he has a slingshot. It's like a magic stone, comes right back around.
He used what was the fucking like mend earth shit and just pulled the rock down?
Yes, 100%. That's exactly how it worked. But
He
like
left
our
the
modern
sword,
day
too.
myths, it's her modern day myths, but that still means
I'm gonna start telling the story
Similar
of Arthur as
things
him
could
pulling
happen.
the stone out of his sword.
I mean, I just canonically created garlic bread in the universe today.
You
Yes,
So
yes,
made
you did.
garlic bread. So
Okay, but I didn't I did that on accident, but you know what? That's kind of cool. Can we meet people? That because
I'm not happy
With an
to
extent.
meet people, but the story, the story is a thing that's happened there, and remnants of whatever happened from that during the story could be around.
all right, word. That's not what I wanted, but cool. I'm here for it now.
I'm not here throwing anime like all animes into my game. I'm sorry.
I'm not. I just the sword
TTC, I
immediately
want
reminded me.
Quark.
You're not saying a quirk.
No.
No. Wrong game. We can
No.
do this in Sabbath Worlds, not here.
How about devil
Gosh.
fruit?
Yeah, how about Devil
Again,
Fruit?
we can do that in Sabbath Worlds, not here.
No, I
Wrong
just
system.
okay. No, but like here's my logic. When Cal said that when Teg pulled out his art, I looked at it and I was like, that's cute. It looks like it reminds me of like Meliodas' sword when he pulls it out and he's like, yeah, it's just the hilt right now, but it's still pretty good.
I'm fairly certain it's the
You
sword
know?
from Lord of the Rings, the King's sword that's shattered at the beginning.
It is.
Yeah, I thought Aragorn's sword. Yeah, that's what I thought
I'm
it was.
sorry, I've
What it
never
looked like.
watched Lord of the Rings. I apologize. But I just remember.
how are
I
we
will
friends
sit
with
with
this
you.
person? Wait, whoa. How did we let someone in who's never watched the entirety of Lord of the Rings?
I've been friends with her since we were 12, and this is the first time I've fucking known this.
Okay, look, I've read the book.
Okay, look,
Yes,
you know what you gotta do
yes.
now? You need to schedule a 12-hour period of time frame where you are up here physically with us, and
But
we're gonna watch all three
no.
extended editions. Okay?
Well,
No,
Lily,
she
we're
has to
flying you out
physically
too,
be here.
Lily.
Yeah, no,
We're flying you out.
We're gonna.
I'm gonna cry. Don't exclude me.
We can do it during the freaking
Well, we
the
have
Ren
to break it
Fair
up. We
each
can't do
night.
13 straight hours of Lord of the
I know.
Rings at
That's
the
why
Ren
you
Fair.
do one each night. You do one
We'll
each
do-
night.
Yeah.
You don't get any
one each
sleep.
night.
We won't get any sleep.
We'll get plenty of sleep. Are you kidding me?
What
That's the point.
do you
Do
mean?
you plan on sleeping when there's like that many people in one house? That many
Somewhat.
friends
I mean,
in one
fair.
place?
Fair.
Listen,
Well,
Dee Dee, we crack up
unfortunately.
in the middle of the night. I don't want to hear it.
Which
You know
reminds me,
what? Yeah.
I will be sending a
In
message
the middle of the night
tomorrow
at like 2 or 3 a.m., we were sleeping, and one of
about
us makes a weird ass
stuff.
noise, and we start going,
Sounds good.
it's just cackling.
Every time. It's a good thing we're not going to be sleeping in the same room because God forbid we'd wake up the entire house.
Yes.
It's gonna be awful trying to get 3 a.m. fucking water runs. Everyone's gonna be like, "Who's the house moving? What the fuck's going on?"
But yeah, I'm sorry I didn't get the reference, but I'm glad that you guys got my reference.
I didn't,
100
but
You didn't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We 100% got her reference. The rest of us did. At least.
I tried to get really I tried to be very vague with it, but I didn't realize that Cohen got it first because I was watching you giggle. That's why I was
We both put the same GIF
We
in
put
at
the
the same
same
time.
GIF.
I saw
I
both
know.
go
I
in.
didn't.
The second you said a man who walks around with a sword without the blade, I was like, "There's no fucking
Meliodas.
shot that this is what's about to happen." And then I was like, Heart's giggling because like he gets it. It's like a little nod, and then you go, "It's shaped like a dragon." I went,
Okay, look, that was after they had put the GIF in. It was after that. All right, it was after that. I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm going full in. It's shaped like a dragon. It's green. It's got a little red jet. Oh, yeah, that's right. You can't see that. But anyways, it's gray. It's a cool kind of gray.
"It's great."
Iron. It's a cool kind of iron.
I can't wait to see how gray this sword is.
No. You said it wrong. It's great. You forgot the T at the end. But it's okay. It's cool. I need sleep. I need to go to bed.
So, talent points.
All this is happening while we're on the water bugs. I'm trying to get us to walking into the mist. That was my goal for tonight. I was trying to get us to.
Oh, all right. So pretend I've told you the story of Meliodas and how
Yeah, we have a story.
Yeah, just we're going. Eyes closed, very much scared on water bugs, screaming on the top of my lungs this story, hoping that it catches the wind.
Too.
Okay, cool. Well, that'll keep me on not saying like 3 parts of the story over again. I'm screaming it, hoping that the wind takes it to you, because I have no idea where we're going. I just know Favi's in front of me, and the water bug knows where it's going because Favi's there.
So it follows Favi. It goes through. So from a rock, from Mount Rock, it goes through tunnels until it reaches about this point, which it comes out of a tunnel, races across and runs across the water. All this is taking over about, what was it, 2-3 hours whenever you guys arrived in. About same distance, a little more to cross the water and get over to this open area. As the water bugs come up, and Fabi kind of slows them down as there's this the big wall of the mist. Right, it goes up high enough that it doesn't cover the mountains right next to you. It goes up towards the tops, but the tops kind of still peek over them and everything. But it's a great wall of mist right in front of y'all. You guys stand in like a grassy plain, standing in front of this as Fabi kind of clicks towards all the insects to stop there, and they all stop, and Hedge just kind of, man, think this close to one of these ever. Go ahead.
Yes.
Did I have to be in a bug, or could I have flown?
You could have flown.
Okay. I would have flown in the cavern with them, like stayed with the group, but that's all.
Okay. You guys arrive. Miss. Hedge looks at y'all. All right. How exactly does this work?
Walk into it with the coin in your hand. That's it.
That's it?
Your camera is so laggy.
Who?
Yours.
Mine?
Yeah, at least for me.
Oh, okay. I think it's just you.
You're still doing like
there's like a second of motion blur lag.
Oh.
I'm not.
This camera.
I'm not seeing it.
No, it's probably just coming through Discord. It's like there's a second of processing lag is the best way to describe it.
Gotcha.
For me, it's more than that.
I might be heard that at that point.
So Val's gonna kind of go, coin? Do I need it?
It's just this. And Hedge will take out a coin. You just walk into it?
Right? DM, out of character. Right?
As far as you know, yes.
Yeah. I don't know why I felt like the need to ask. Like, I know as a person, and Elfie would know as a person.
And he just looks at it like,
you simply need something that is from that universe, that plane, to take you back to.
alright then. I guess see y'all on the other side?
Hold on. We don't know where the mist will drop us in Darkon. So I don't want you getting lost in Darkon. So Elfie will take Val's hand and his hand with a coin in one hand with Val. So there's a coin pressing between like our two palms, you know?
Mm-hmm.
We all should hold hands to make sure we arrive at the same place.
Okay. Val just holds her other hand out and just kind of.
I'm adding an extra step, I know, but I'm not risking anything.
Mm-hmm. Boblin holds Fork's hand.
Boblin immediately.
Both are very greasy.
Do you have your
Fortunate those are
exit
greasy.
buddy?
We got our buddy.
You do that, he just
Down fork.
Oh,
L'Oreal?
he popped like 12 years out of my shoulder.
Is it 12 years younger? You see, 12 years.
Maybe now. Oh man.
That's
It's not
good.
popping
That's good.
We didn't know Fork was a good chiropractor.
Elfie will let go of Hedge's hand and open it towards Lyriel.
Yes. I guess we're going.
I'm going.
All right.
Egg.
L'Oreal just
Tego.
kind of steps inside.
It's like what?
No, we're holding hands so that we don't
Hedge-
go.
Holding hands. We're holding hands.
Yeah, no,
Hands are
she
being
means
held.
step between Hedge and myself.
Okay.
Please don't. I got scared for like 2 seconds.
I walked straight in. I was like,
I knew what you meant. Don't worry. I knew what you meant, baby girl.
Someone is about to be rolling.
Fuck all y'all. I'm out.
So everyone's got their exit buddy now?
Everyone's holding hands.
I got
I
Bob.
Everyone's-
think we're all good.
right,
And
everyone's
then she
holding
will nod towards Hedge to walk in.
All right. He begins walking in. Unlike last time, when basically the second guys started walking in, the mist starts circulating and making like a portal-like effect in front of y'all as they start walking in.
Mhm.
Y'all walked in. You or the other person has a coin.
Hedge has one and I have one.
Hedge has one and you have one. However, are you aiming to return to Rivalis, the same area you guys remember?
Yeah.
Okay. If you're aiming to do so, in a split second, you feel the mists moving and acting weird. So I need you to roll a d20. Odd. I mean, even. If it's even, then we go to Rebalance. If it's odd,
Ooh.
then whatever's affecting the mist around y'all moves y'all.
All right, guys.
It's Hedge. That bitch.
Come on, we can do this.
Oh, that's a 19.
No!
An odd. That's an odd.
That's
So
odd.
that's a nod. So with a nod, you walk through. The portal creates itself in front of you. As you are thinking of Arvalis, thinking back to the doctor, thinking of maybe the few faces you remember there. Even Hark, the crow back in the church. Remembering the fight against Brawl on the beach. That's kind of the training
Hated that
test
fight.
and everything. That's where you're aiming to go. And as you walk into the mist, into the portal, the ground beneath you is grassy. All of you, as you guys are all walking together as a line, almost a wall into this portal. It takes all of you. All of you feel it. The whoosh of winds, almost the feeling of being stretched, being condensed. Every once in a while you hear almost a scream or a whisper in your ears. One of you feels like something runs past your leg, and the second you look down, it's gone. Except what looks like either a tail of some sort, longish, that runs past.
It's the rat dog.
Keep walking, keep walking. and you find that your feet are beginning to sink a little bit. You look down, there's still grass. It's getting muddy, fog-like, and swampish
Ooh.
as you guys arrive
Where did we
on
go
the other
to in
side.
Tempest? Are
No.
we even in Tempest? Not Tempest,
What
Darkon. Oh my
are you
god.
doing in my swamp?
Well,
You'll have to find out next time when you look at the
on
map.
the next episode.
Next episode.
Next episode of
That's
Dragon Ball
Dragon
Z.
Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z.
Next episode will be nothing but 30 minutes of us powering up by screaming at the camera.
That's Fork all the time.
Yeah. Yep. hmm
My favorite were those recap episodes where it's like the first 15 minutes of the episode is
It's just
7
recap of
different
the last
angles
episode.
of Goku just powering up to turn into Super Saiyan. And you're like, brother, you need to breathe.
So yeah, that happens. We'll move right along onto some tally points real quick as you guys have arrived somewhere, and we'll have to see where that is next go around.
But Dad, I want to know now.
Are we there yet?
Are we there yet?
Y'all are there, but
Are we there
I'm
yet?
not telling you where yet.
Where are we? Are we there yet?
Where are we?
2 more minutes.
Oh my gosh, I remember that.
Who started the garlic bread debate? Okay, my point goes to Elfie.
Me.
Because I had to ask the DM whether or not the garlic bread existed in the world. Muted, honey.
I
There
was
you
saying
go.
gotcha.
Next.
I gotta give mine to Tag with his new the symbol. I really like it.
Sick
And then how
symbol.
you
How you what? I'm left
I-
on a cliffhanger.
I don't know. I lost
Bro.
thought. I got fork brain.
Okay.
All right,
I hate
well,
when that
come up
happens.
with a finishing side to that thought, and we'll hear you out in 25 minutes.
True.
My tally point goes to Elfie because roleplay, solid.
It's so funny going from like crying over an emotional thing and then just laughing my ass off because he fucking just waddled into the frame
Oh,
with fucking stupid ass red fucking pajamas. Oh my god.
Cohen said fork for real?
What?
I'm gonna after Hart posts the next episode, I want to grab that and turn that into a GIF. Just him walking into the
I can't wait to
I
see
also
it,
I need someone to clip me that sound of Poppy going, "Woo, yeah." I need it. I need it.
Like I said, I'll put the login for that account on here because it's just an account I made for that channel. I'll put it in the chat.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go ahead and then give my tally points. My tally points go to Elfie for the small owl companion. They really go to Alondro, but you know what? I'll let you have them for now. You can hold on to them for now, I guess.
Can I change my
He's
tally
just a little
point?
guy.
Who's it going to, Boblin, at this point?
No, it's going to Lariel because at the start she was like being a mom and slamming doors on and trying to get the group and try to get the group going, and then especially earlier whenever everyone was just still talking at the table, she got up and tried to Usher everyone out the door still.
Mamrio.
Did you previously have it on
Mamrio.
Elfie?
No, I had it
No.
on Teg.
Tech, gotcha.
So I switched it.
That one out. There we go.
Mine will go to tag though.
Okay.
For this new phase of tag, I really like it. We're just seeing so much more of him, both in like obviously straight up like the three main things he cares about, right? But also like it feels so much more organic and like this is him versus like when I think back to how we started, like it feels like it didn't feel like it was kind of like a mask. Like it was like you were you, but you were like there was something clouding there. There was something like in the way, if that makes sense. And it feels like you've kind of like finally broken through that with Tag, and I really like Tag. And I like this arc with him, and I'm really excited.
I appreciate it. Tag, I think Tag is the first character that's genuinely been Cal. Like things that Tag's going through and has been through is stuff that I've been through.
Mm-hmm.
Like so that whole like monologue a couple episodes ago that like Cal gave was like a real shit. It was like a so yeah, I mean it's fun.
Good
But it's
shit.
also like slightly traumatizing because you gotta dig up those memories and be like, shit, how do I feel?
As
No,
long
I
as
get
you-
it.
Like I know I've heard people use D&D to get through things too. So as long as you get something out of it as well to help you as well, don't just stick there. You know, grow just like your character is.
Are you my
Love you,
therapist?
buddy. Love you, buddy.
God, what are you, my best friend? Trying to make me be a better person?
No, he's trying to corrupt you. Actually, fun fact. Are you really best friends if you're not trying to like corrupt each other secretly? I don't know.
It's fine.
me
Not
and
the
Jess
wife going, it's fine.
no, because you know what, they're doing it out here publicly, but me and Jess do this shit privately. We don't even the things that we
Y'all should be locked up.
like we wouldn't find a way out. Because you know what? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Did I get everyone's tally point? Is there
Yeah,
anyone I missed?
Lyria.
I think
She gave hers to you.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I'm making sure I got everyone.
Yeah.
I was the first one to go.
I just want to make sure you got a
That's right.
chance to
That's right.
speak, okay?
Yeah, we were making sure. So my two are gonna go to. I'll give one to Val for the Meliodas and being terrified of the water.
Real.
About made the trip be 7 days long. Instead, we were able to get over the water through the power of Meliodas.
And a tiny owl.
And a tiny
and the tip taps on her head. Yes.
Listen, Burb, the answer to everything.
Yes.
Alando is friend.
Very. Yes.
When you first said his name, I didn't realize you had typed it out, and I was like, did she really just put OWL on though? And the fucking birthday.
It's just Orlando.
He actually there's a canonic reason why I named him that. Like I actually in the 2 seconds I had to name him came up with a reason canonically why I named him that and did research as to what the name was related to in the Forgotten Realms. Anyway.
The other tally point I'm gonna give to let's give it to Fork.
Yeah.
Just If you don't get one from anyone else, Fork, you get one from me because
Yeah.
Fork is the perfect comedic relief that the party always needs.
Fucking bacon.
Fork is the forkiest of forks.
Yeah.
Fork is no freak. Fork
I
is
love
fork.
how his name is slowly becoming a verb, an adjective, and everything. One day we're just gonna say Fork
It's
is
its own-
forking again.
The forkening.
own language.
The forkening. The forkening is happening.
Like it's already its own language. So
Listen,
Forking
listen, and when he fucks stuff up, it's just because he's out there
Fork.
sporking it.
He forked it. Forked it.
He's sporking.
He sporked it. Yeah.
He sporked it.
It's part of the. It runs in the family.
Runs.
Runs in the fan. Thanks. Damn.
Man, the tism is strong with that family.
Oh man.
Is that
Fork, spork. You got the littlest brother, Torque.
Spoon's out there too. Spoon. Don't forget Spoon.
Don't forget knife. Or
Knife is his father.
Knife is a spot.
Knives is his father.
Oh my god.
Don't forget the aunt napkin.
No, they all have to be utensils.
Grandpappy plate.
Uncle Soda.
The distant cousin chopsticks.
There's the second cousin twice removed is solo cup.
Red Solo cup.
let's
have a party.
Yo, we're buying red Solo cups for October, right?
Oh, obviously.
Has to happen.